Hello there, Virgo. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. All right, let's do a daily check-in today. I hope you're doing well. I hope that, you're finding meaning in all of these timeless readings here. And if you're new here, trust that you were put here for a reason, that there is a message here in this reading that you're supposed to apply to your current situation, whatever that may be. Use your very best judgment, right? Take what resonates and leave everything else for everyone else, right? All right, here we go. Are you ready? Bottom of the deck here, we've got 5 of Cups. So, here's the thing. Are you still dwelling on the fact that you've spilled those glasses of wine here? You're kind of looking at it thinking, wow, I made a mess of things. So here's the thing. Universe is trying to tell you that, it's time for you to accept what's happened, right? Because you can't turn that back up and get the wine it's spilled, right? It's about you finding meaning in everything that's happened, paying gratitude for the 2 cups that still are standing upright. You're supposed to turn around and pick that up and go your merry way, right? Because you can't resurrect, you can't get the wine off the dirt, right? It's just not going to work. All right, Temperance. Find balance in everything that you're doing and have trust that the angels are working behind the scenes here. Have hope and faith, right? There's a path here that you're supposed to go to the other side where it's sunny, right? Illumination, optimism, right? But the angel is staying here and cooking up something really great for you. But you have to create that balance for yourself, moderation. Yeah, look at that. It's right next to the 10 of Wands. Why do we say balance and moderation? Because you take on too much. Look at this. I mean, this is like, it's like speaking to each other. Put down some of these wands. Create balance. Don't be so overburdened and overworked. Okay? You need to put down some of these wands. That's what universe is saying. Find balance in your work. That's funny. See things from a different perspective, right? Take a pause. This is also about pause. Taking that step back, right? Finding hope and healing, emotional healing, balance. This is you kind of just hanging out and trying to see things from a different perspective, right? I mean, the Hanged Man is also very enlightened, okay? Very enlightened individual. That's why he's got that crown right there. He sees things differently now. Because of everything you've gone through, right, Virgo? I mean, you see things differently. Look at that, karma. Yep, everything's going to work out just fine for you. Be aware of shadow behavior, okay? Also, this is the Capricorn card, so you may have a Capricorn coming your way here. But also, universe is trying to tell you, beware of any kind of self-sabotage, like working too much, right? Because like the 3 of Cups or, third-party situation always comes up, right? Because I always tell you person, place, or thing, and it's because you work too much. So just be aware of that. 2 things. Capricorn, your BFF might come your way, or universe is trying to tell you to, get rid of that self-sabotaging behavior that's holding you back. Page of Swords. See things from a different perspective. You have a new beginning, right? New beginning because you're seeing things differently and you have new ideas coming forward and you've got that new start. Just, you can't see though because you've got all the wands. Put down some of the wands so you can see. Your eyes are covered. You're not going to enjoy the journey. Look at that, Ace of Swords. You are going to find clarity, right? Look at that. You're going to gain, wise, important information that's going to help you move forward. And you're going to cut out things that aren't serving you. Just be careful that you make sure that you have all the information before you start swinging that big old sword, okay? Because you can't undo the kind of damage. Yeah, uncross those arms and let love in. Don't be so stubborn, Virgo. You got to let love in at some point, right? Stop looking at this spilled wine here. Pick these 2 up and accept that. Universe is giving you an opportunity to love again, to find, love and something emotional to connect to, right? You can't stay here where you're not really you're apathetic. You're bored. We don't want that. Pick up these 2 cups, take that cup, and we'll move forward. All right, Death card, transformation. You need the Tower card now, right? That's always what's happening. So here's the thing. Once you discover whatever it is that's creating this what's holding you back, that self-sabotaging behavior, that shadow behavior that we always talk about, you will transform. Once you see things from a different perspective, and gain balance, moderation, and trust that the universe has something great for you and see things differently, take on those new ideas, drop some of these ones that aren't even yours to carry, you will go through this transformation and you're going to love yourself, right? You're going to love that Tower moment that you had before because now you've learned something really great about yourself that's going to arm you and really give you so much power. What did I say? Power. Emperor. I love it. I love it when we call out cards like that. That means I'm connecting with you, and this is your reading. So just as I said power, look what you get. The Emperor, that's power, right? So you are transforming into this powerful person, powerful energy. I love that for you. But you got to do a couple of things here, right? You got to get within, and you got to, you know, accept all of the abundance that's coming your way. Child's play. Don't get it. Don't even engage. You're beyond that. You're the emperor, right? You look at, these are kids. It's almost like I see you looking over your empire and going, oh my God, those kids are making noise again. I'm not even going to waste my time. Don't waste your time with this competition, rivalry. You're beyond that. You're so great. I mean, you're the emperor. You don't need all that. Yeah, that's just noise. Oh, I love it. The Lover's card. You're ready to commit. You are ready to move forward and commit. You've transformed. You've learned everything you needed to learn here in the past. You've transformed. You've gained your power, and you're ready to commit. You can commit to a new person, a new idea, a new business venture, whatever it is, even yourself, right? Because you've been through so much, you may be recommitting to yourself and showing yourself a lot more love, right? And you're healing, and you have wish fulfillment, right? You've been through so much, Virgo. Wow, this is really great. You just, you know, universe is speaking to you here, you know? Deal with that shadow behavior. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, all of that, remember? Because you've been getting that so much. It really shows here that you're really starting to heal, but it's okay, you know, take your time, right? Grief is different for everyone. Oh my God, Virgo, I just said, so I'm surprised I didn't get the 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Here you go. Sorry, here you go. I'm sorry, not 9 of Wands. Swords, I meant Swords, so. Yeah, Swords. You didn't get the 9 of Swords, which is, again, that anxiety, because we always get the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, or 8 of Swords. This is you still in that state of anxiety, fear, dread. You're blaming yourself. This is shadow behavior you need to address, right? Because you're trying to go through your transformation, and you're planning the future, except for you can't shake this thing here. Allow yourself to expand. You're ready. You're ready. Look, King of Cups. You've got love coming your way. Oh, my goodness. Queen of Swords. So here, with the Ace of Swords, you got a lot of power here. Be careful. Don't just start lopping off heads here. That's not good. Be careful of your words too. The Queen of Swords is so direct and so cutting with her words. Give a little bit of love, right? Balance it out with the King of Cups, because the King of Cups has a balance between his head and his heart. So be a little bit more tactful. Ace of Cups, I love it. New love coming your way. New clarity coming your way, new blessings coming your way. You've got the Lovers here. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay, why do you think you don't belong? Why are you insecure? You are great, Virgo. This is shadow behavior, right? What has made you feel so insecure? I think universe, the reason why it keeps coming up is universe is trying to make you understand something about yourself. What is making you feel so insecure? Why do you feel like you don't belong? Why are you blaming yourself? What are you afraid of confronting here, right? Universe is making you see this. That's why it keeps coming up, because you're trying to go through this transformation and regaining your power, but you keep getting pulled back here. So I think universe is trying to tell you here, you got to go within. What is making you feel like you're so insecure and you're not enough? Because you are enough, right? You've been through so much. You've got to take this spiritual awakening, the wisdom you've gained, and apply it here. Yeah, one more. Queen of Pentacles, your BFF, Capricorn. This is a Capricorn card. This is a Capricorn card. You may be dealing in the future. Lovers, Capricorn. You guys are a great match, right? 2 earth signs. You guys are very stable, right? So, yeah, Capricorn card, Capricorn card. Okay, here, bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles. You really want stability, right? Because you're an earth sign, and that's why I said, okay, you might be dealing with a Capricorn. But yeah, you both want stability if that's the case. But be aware, you don't want to constantly, that's shadow behavior, right? If you're just so consumed about money, enjoy the process. Let go a little bit, because that's how you get abundance, is when you let go a little bit. Don't be so tight. Don't be so tight with your ideas and your beliefs. All right, let's do some Akashic Oracle cards here. Let's see what other messages you're supposed to hear. All right, here we go. Choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. I'm surprised we didn't get the 2 of Swords, right? Because you always get the 2 of Swords. Well, you do have a choice card here too, right? Your planning card. Choosing to see the world differently. Choosing to take that next step, right? Take the next step. Okay, one more. Solitude. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. This reminds me of the Hermit card, which is a Virgo card, right? Again, the cards, I mean, these are not coincidental. These things are popping up because there's a message there that you're supposed to hear. Bottom of the deck, reward and recognition. This is sort of like the Six of Wands, right? Reward, recognition. Congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. Own your power, right? So we spoke about the Six of Wands, right? Reward, recognition. This is you owning your power, right? You're going through this huge transformation and you are owning your power. But first you got to deal with all of this shadow behavior that we've got here, right? Shadow behavior. Don't take on too much that you are so burnt out. Take care of your health too, Virgo. All right? I hope something here resonated with you. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to our little tribe. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.